one of the reasons that one of the many reasons that the Native American people could live as well as they did and have complex social organizations was because they managed the land in a way to take care of it so it would always support them well. So, of principal value, you don't take everything. You always leave something behind. If there are 10 deer, you don't kill 10 deer. You kill what you need at the moment. With trees, for example, you may trim them in such a way so that they weren't overgrown. And I've got whole essays on this sort of thing.
Pinon, for example?
Pinon would be an example. Acorn, cactus. You made sure that there was going to be something for the future. And you took what you needed and you stored it, and you could take pinon and cactus buds and acorns and mesquite beans and so forth in great quantities without damaging the future of the plant. And you could store them in huge baskets and containers of one sort or another, ceramics or baskets. And the other factor was you shared this wealth with other Kauias or other Indians. So there could be a surplus down here, and there could be a shortage up at Morongo. And then the ceremonial duties, if you will, required that any group going to the ceremony of another group, or maybe even a social visit, you brought that which you had a surplus of to give as a gift to the other people. So if the mesquite is short up here, it may be locked down in Indio, and you'd have your ceremony, and those people would bring these foods together, and after the ceremonies were over, the nets would get together and they would divide the food that was brought to the ceremonial house and give to people that which they needed. So you're short on mesquite, someone else wasn't, so you got some mesquite or acorn or pinon or whatever it was. So there was this interchange of the basic economic resources of the community going on regularly.
So is that one of the reasons that you're saying that tribes can come together well over issues, because there's been this exchange ongoing?
Yeah, there was always this intratribal exchange of economic assets, and if it wasn't just food that was traded. Okay, so you're short of food. Your ladies make up a bunch of really nice baskets, and maybe the men make some tools, and you bring the tools and the baskets to the ceremony, and that's a signal. Aha, they need food. So there you go. And you think about it, every time there's a death, this goes on. These ceremonies for the dead lasted a week, and you had to feed a lot of people, so there had to be a lot of food. But what was left over then was divided, and it went where it ought to go. It was a brilliant, sophisticated system. And you know, people used to say Indians are simple. Hardly.